It is a day to Christmas, and I am delighted to welcome you to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. My name is Mudupe Jacobs. Good morning.
And I am Raola Popola. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine. Did you sleep well?
Yeah. How was
I
your
was
weekend?
just close to saying, how was your night?
Hope you slept well. It's fine. How was your weekend?
It was awesome. How was yours?
Fine. It was good.
Yes.
Lots
and mine
of celebration.
was particularly good because I heard a very good and awesome news that is pleasing to the ear.
Please, that is what I usually like on Mondays.
Yes.
Like good news. I hope we do not have to share any bad news today.
I hope so too. Funke Akindele welcomes twin boys. She gave birth to twins over the weekend, and I saw the news, and I was so excited because so many things have been said about her.
Exactly.
You know, and when I saw the news, I was particular about, you know, because some blogs were saying a child, some they didn't first give you know, if it was twins or not. Yes, but now it's twin boys.
Yes, and I'm so excited like
for her. Like everyone is congratulating her. Every single person is congratulating her.
Last year, you know, she lost a set of twins last year, and now she has another. I mean, what else can be the joy of a mother or of a woman than that? I'm so happy for her, and congratulations to her and her husband. Like, and we hope that another set of twins comes after that.
Amen. It is a wish. Amen.
Okay, so let's talk about the woman who called out her husband on social media. You know, women, we can be very funny at times because most times I've actually heard women say, I can't borrow my husband money. Meanwhile, you would actually borrow money from your husband, but when he asks, you're like, I thought your money is our money. So why should I return the money I borrowed? But when they borrow from you, you want your money. So she called out her husband on social media, stating that he should return the money he borrowed from her.
And she did a very stylish way.
Exactly. And that kind of thing, I mean, you as a man, you wouldn't want any embarrassment. You would have to return the money. Because I think she must have probably been talking to him about it or telling him at home, and he's not paying attention.
You know, I think in the post she put out there, she said she had actually been borrowing him money and then he hasn't been paying back. But this time, say he's borrowing you, so know that you are supposed to pay him back. I'm telling you. And this particular next story that I saw is not on the bright side. It's not. It's about the tsunami that happened.
I was just hoping that we would not have to share any bad news.
It's about the tsunami that happened, you know, in Indonesia. And the Guardian said that the death toll,
so many lives were affected.
Yes, the death toll is nearing 300, you know, 300 people. And it's really sad. I do hope that, you know,
and Christmas is just tomorrow.
I
mean, this should be the time for celebration and not for us to start having bad news or people dying. It's quite sad. I even heard that there was a show where they were having a show and then it hit people on the stage. And I mean, but
really sad.
It's sad. For those that lost their lives, may their soul rest in peace. But then hopefully this kind of incidents does not occur again.
Yes.
So let's talk about what happened and what went down on Saturday here in High Impact Amusement Park and Resort. it was fun. Like, we talked about it on Friday during the week. We mentioned how you cannot just afford to miss that concert. And just in case you missed it, I don't even know where to start explaining how fun it was, from the performance to the people that came, to the fans, to everyone that were in attendance. And I am talking about African Night. It was amazing.
Ogala, Pasuma to Salawa Abeni to Small Doctor. They killed the show.
I am telling you.
It was super interesting, amazing, and energetic.
The stage was...
I'm telling you.
I don't know how to start, but the lights, sound, everything was just...
on point.
On point. Like, if you had missed that, I'm sorry, but you missed a lot.
And you sat down because you have to hear from us.
The green carpet, talking to different people, sharing their kind of African food, their favorite African attire, and everywhere. the kente material. Everywhere
everyone was
looking so beautiful
and colorful. The event was really colorful because people came in their traditional attires, you know, and
I saw some people in
really
Agbada, and I'm like, interesting. People came representing their culture. There's nothing more than you being proud of your tradition, of your culture, and being able to celebrate that anytime, any day.
Every one of these days, we should wear the gele.
On Friday, right? We tried. You can look forward to that.
Okay, now let's move to the next gist that I have. That is, yes, this particular one, that's Williams Uchemba. Yes.
The Nollywood actor?
Yes, they called him out and said that, you know, it was involved in a scam, you know, fraud and the likes, and there were, you know, Instagram shots, that's messages from his
but then
Instagram
he has
message.
also replied saying that it was a mix-up.
He replied saying that people are, you know, imitating his Instagram handle and likes, that he has come out several times to put it out there that he's not even on Twitter, and someone is, you know, cloning him on Twitter and collecting money from people. And that he wants people to be aware that he's not behind, or he's not, you know, involved in all the scam and everything. And he went for that to explain about, you know, the whole United Nations ambassador thing, you know, how it works and everything, just for people to know
and understand.
Yes, that they don't have to pay. Was talking about something, you know, visa and, you know, having to bring them. I didn't get that part, but
we actually need to get to the point where all this scam, I keep telling people, social media, as much as it could have a positive effect on you, try and avoid the negative aspect of it. Be careful when you're online. Be careful that you should know when someone is being truthful and person is about to scam you. There are measures you should take on social media. I mean, I would not go on my Instagram and then check my messages and I see someone I do not know before sending me account number. Okay, send this to check your BVN, or send this to check the order the package you ordered is coming. You know, things like that. You should try and avoid.
A lot of them this season. It's sad, you know, like I've had 2 calls now from people, people that scam, and they're like telling me information about bank, and I'm like, come on, at this age and time. So that's why I was quite, at first I was skeptical, because the person did it so well. It was his picture and everything.
His case won't actually be the first one.
Yes,
there are other celebrities who has come out to say, okay, I am not this person, and it is good actually that when you realize things like that, you come out and tell people, when this person sends you a message, I am not the one, I am not, and even if you are not using a particular page again, let people know, inform them that I am no longer using this page. In case anyone uses it to send you anything, it is not me. You should actually send people. But if you're going to look at it, we actually have people that do this normally. So I think investigation should still be carried out, but do you think he's lying about it?
Well, I don't think so, because you know. But at first, when I saw the story, I was like, how can you be a public figure and then do this?
Now, you know, we've talked about celebrities
being involved
in things like this, because they do not earn so much like we think they do. Looking at the standard they live up to normally. So I feel it is, I don't know, it is quite funny and tricky.
You know, at first I was, like I said earlier, I was, you know, skeptical that how would you be a public figure and then do this? But then when he now came out to, you know, debunk
you are
it
a public figure,
that he wasn't the one behind it and everything, I was like, okay, let's just see the developing story. Let's see how it goes.
But some of them actually take advantage of the fact that you're a public figure. A lot of people,
because people
follow
trust
you,
them.
your fans, and you have a trust that you've built with your fans already. There's a relationship. So when you say things, they tend to follow what you say. So some people take advantage of it. But let's see. Hopefully, he is not involved in this. And now, okay, we talked about African nights.
Yes.
I think there's a video that would be showing on the screen now about what went down. In case you missed it, we're just going to show you a bit, something little that you should know. The people that were around, the green carpets, the stage. I mean, you missed a lot. But then, Praise Blast is coming up.
I mean, I'm so looking forward to it.
So for those of you that missed African Nights,
I am so looking forward to it. Yes.
Exactly. For those people that missed African Nights,
They better
don't
not
worry.
miss this. It's even free entry.
Free entry. So
Please, don't
you don't have
miss it.
any excuse this time around. If your excuse for not coming for African Nights was because you could not afford the ticket or you were not able to reach out to the ticket, now Praise Blast is free entry. Come and thank God
And
for
have fun.
Yes, come and thank God for from January to December. I mean, it's just few days to the end of the year. Come, let us have fun, let us thank God, and, you know, cheer up the atmosphere. Let God know that you are grateful. And this is another platform where you can do that, an opportunity for you to do that. And then the Small Doctor's performance.
Amazing.
Immediately he was called on the stage. I mean, everywhere was...
I told you I was looking forward to that part.
Especially the young ones. I mean, especially the young ones. Immediately we heard, I penalty. Everyone ran towards the stage. They really wanted to see Small Doctor. And guess what? Another thrilling part of it was he had to pick a bike from all the way from Third Mainland just to make it for the concert because there was traffic, and then he had to like find his way down. That is what you call love for your fans and passion for what you do. Because some people can just sit there in the traffic and say, I can't make it, just say I can't make it. And then, but then he had his fans in mind. He also had the interest of people at mind, and then he was able to make it down. And that was so fantastic. So we are looking forward to Praise Blast, and I am sure you don't want to miss out on that. So make sure you find your way down to High Impact Amusement Park and Resort to thank God. And let's have fun, cheer up the atmosphere. But then it's still Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. Do stay tuned because we will be right back.
We had a dream born out of the passion to spread happiness. 3 years ago, we created a new planet of family adventure and thrilling fun. We have set a new standard for family leisure, fun, and excitement in Africa. Over the years, we have made people happier, strengthened family ties, heralded new ones, made teams stronger. Because you believe in us, we will always be here to help you create memories that last a lifetime. Thank you for your patronage. High Impact Planet. Fun just got real.
Searching for life was waiting just beyond the door, and I found something, and now I want more. Ooh, yeah, I want more, and I want more.
Family vacation? Want to have a memorable time with your loved ones? Enjoy a season of family adventure this Yuletide at High Impact Planet's amusement park and resort with up to 20% discounts for park tickets and amazing family packages. Event highlights include karaoke night, African night, family games night, Christmas and New Year carnival, praise blast gospel concerts featuring some of Nigeria's finest gospel artists. Friday, the special guest at our prestigious Majors Lounge, comedy night, and family treats at our tastefully furnished apartments. This package runs from the 16th of December 2018 to the 6th of January 2019. High Impact Planet, fun just got real.
Yes, we're getting ready for Christmas. Absolutely. If that's not worth a woo, then nothing is.
Hey, are we ready?
We were born ready.
Let's play Christmas.
Santa called to make sure I'm prepared. He said winter love is spreading everywhere.
Merry Christmas to the most beautiful women in the world.
Summer came and took off with the spring. So now we start the Christmas caroling. I'll find my way back home and light up every tree. We will hang the stockings for you and one for me.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. To make sure I'm prepared. Said pack your bags and tell them you'll be there.
She's gonna turn up.
I'll be home with my love this Christmas. I promise I'll be home with my love this Christmas. I promise I'll be home. Oh, I'll be home. Santa called to make sure I'm prepared. He said wrap the gifts with all your love and care. The wind blows the snow up in the sky. I'll be home with my love this Christmas. I promise I'll be home with my love this Christmas. I promise I'll be home. I'll be home. I'll be home. I promise I'll be home. I'll be home. I'll be home.
Vad tror ni de hittar för något?
Säkert bara att det var en dum olycka. Ja, idag är det då. Men imorgon så är det mord.
Bra.
Kom ut på trampolinen och så trampar han snällt och han ska...
Gå för fan.
Fuck, der er en norsk politimand. Vækker. Hun skal dø.
it is Christmas Eve. So, have you packed? Have you wrapped? Have you wrapped your gifts?
Wrapped. Any of them?
Have you wrapped your gifts? Are you ready for tomorrow? Have you killed your chicken? Have you fried
Killing
it?
of chicken, does it start from the morning?
Well, I heard that some people do it, Christmas Eve, then they fry it and then keep it for tomorrow. Because people go to church on
it's
Christmas
actually
Day.
towards evening or night they do that.
True.
What I think they do from morning is that your children would bring out their Christmas clothes
and get them ready.
and then just hang it and keep staring till tomorrow.
And some decorate the trees.
I think it's this morning you go get the chickens. If it is not too expensive, I usually tell people buy them before Christmas period, so that you don't have to spend so much.
But some will not know how to take care of them and they end up just dying. Before Christmas.
That's true, but okay. Either ways, it depends on what works for you. I mean,
and like I was saying, some decorate the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, and then wrap the boxes, put them there.
But most people do not understand the symbol of putting boxes on that Christmas tree. They just feel it's part of the decoration.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And some families we are so familiar. Like we are so familiar. My brother now, my sister
you don't
now.
need
Don't need anything.
And then giving of gifts is not just significant to your birthdays or during weddings, naming ceremonies. Christmas, that is one important thing where you share love, and then you have to give gifts to your loved ones. Not just your loved ones. It could be someone you do not even know, like you come across on the road and hi, just put a smile on someone's face.
Like this. Smile now.
What did you just do?
Like smile. Okay, so let's do this. You can call us to tell us of your plans for Christmas, what you're doing now, what you plan to do tomorrow, and
what would you do next?
Yes,
even next tomorrow.
Exactly. That's the 3 days. That's the Christmas
Today,
Eve,
tomorrow,
Christmas, and Boxing Day. Yes. So call us. Number is on the screen, but just for those that want to hear it, that's +234 7051 432258. +234 7051 432258. So you can call us, tell us your plans for the 3 days that we have. That's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day.
And then to even add to that, you can also give a shout out to your loved ones.
Yes, you can.
Because right here on Tea or Coffee, I'm giving a shout out to Ronke Ashuru for being for being a lovely boss. Shout out to you. Shout out to Bola Day. It's Christmas season and we are celebrating our loved ones, everyone around. Make that person that's made your year a unique one happy. Just give a gift, say a shout out to anyone who has put a smile on your face throughout the year. And don't forget 12 plans for Christmas that we shared with you on Friday.
So which one
have you remember? Which one have I done? I've decorated my house. I've ticked that. I have gotten clothes for my siblings.
For yourself?
Myself. Myself. I don't think I want Christmas clothes.
You've outgrown it. Really?
Not outgrown. Outgrown is not the word.
No, it's actually the word because I've outgrown it. Then I used to be excited about Christmas clothes.
The last Christmas, I got like 2. I wore 1. So it's remaining 1.
So you wear that one?
So I want to wear that one. I want to wear that one tomorrow.
But that seems like a plan. It works.
But then just stay beautiful. Whatever you're doing, stay beautiful. Put a smile on someone's face.
Yes.
Say hello to your loved ones. Go home. Have fun with family members. Take them out. Enjoy your holiday, basically, because
buy your ingredients and all the things you need for Christmas. But stay, like Sheon said,
stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Yes. Watch the calories
that you
consume.
And guess what? You need to also, in the midst of all of this, you need to rest.
Yes.
Because guess what? January 2nd would be knocking on your door.
I know, right?
And then you'd have to resume work. So you need to stay safe and rest. And this period, we do not want any bad news from anyone. So try and be careful of where you go to, what you do, and just be safe, be careful. Don't pick your phones while driving. If you have to, use your headset. Stay safe while driving. Not just driving. When walking on the road, do not chat. Don't chat. Whatever you are trying to say or communicate can wait till you get to your destination. Don't chat on the road, because I've actually seen people chatting and then you could fall into
someone else, or they fall into...
Not just that, you fall into gutter. And don't enter vehicles you do not know anything about. You don't have information about.
Because we've been hearing stories about, you know, and people entering vehicles and then something creepy is going on. So be watchful, be careful, obey traffic laws, and obey the traffic lights. When it says go, go. When it says stop, stop.
Don't do... Okay, is yellow. Yellow means ready. You take off. Wait, I'm telling you, wait for green. Don't go at yellow. Wait for green. And talking about staying safe, last week a friend of mine called to say she was attacked around Victoria Island. And it was quite sad, because there are times where you enter private cabs. So she entered one thinking it was... And that kind of thing, I think that there are ways you can check for it. There is a tag in front of the car where you can write down the number and send to someone quickly. So once you're entering a car, check the registration number. Send to someone, send to a friend, send to your family. Let them know that. And at times it is even advisable to write down the plate number before entering. So things like that.
Especially when you're taking, you know, this rides that you book from your phone and all. Just make sure someone has
Send information and details. Let people know your destination, where you're going to, because it is important to stay safe. As much as we are...
Your friend was safe?
Yeah, she's safe, but she lost some items. Her ATM card, her phone was taken from her. But then, thank God for safety, she's fine. At least they didn't take her away.
So please just try and be safe. Take a cue from what she has said. And please be safe. Be safe. All the safety measures, that's taking the plate number, registration number, everything you have to do. And don't just go anywhere without informing someone. You know, make sure someone knows where you're going to.
Because we stated that you should visit family and friends, but then you still need to be careful in doing that. If you are going anywhere, tell your parents, tell your family, let them know that, okay, this is where I'm going. And even if you're going somewhere else from where you were going to, just make sure that there's someone aware of your movements.
Something just came to mind, you know, for those lovebirds that, you know, do not want their parents to know that you're going to their lovebirds' place. Please, at least you have a friend. Tell your friend, tell your brother, tell your sister that you're going there, even if you don't want your parents to know.
Because we do not want to
hear anything at the end of the day. Somehow, they just know.
Nigerian parents, especially,
they so smart. So smart.
I am telling you, very smart. There's no way you want to avoid. Even if you, let me share my experience. I told my mom that, Mommy, I was going to say hello to a friend of mine. So she said, okay, no problem. I was quite skeptical when she said, no problem. Like, this is the first time I'm telling my mommy I'm going to a friend's place. And then she's saying, it's fine, you can go.
You're asking questions.
Before I got to the place, she already called her friend. Wura is coming to...
Are you serious?
Wura is coming to your place. Okay, give the phone to mommy. Let me say hello to mommy. Let me tell her thank you in advance, that she will take care of Wura.
You didn't have a choice. I am telling you. Go there.
So if my friend just called and said, Wura, your mom called. She spoke to my mom that you're coming and we are excited. Hope you're on your way.
Wow. And you had somewhere else in mind?
I actually had somewhere else.
Okay.
I was going to go there, but not at that point in time. I wanted to say hello to someone before going there, and then she just spoiled my plans. But it's fine. All is just for me to be safe, for my safety. So I understand.
So please do call us. Call us. The number again is +234 7051 432258. It's on the screen. Please check it and please call us. Let us know your plans for Christmas Eve, Christmas, and Boxing Day.
When you hear Boxing Day, I've heard friends say, okay, Boxing Day is where you sit down and then you watch boxers fight. But then we have Daniel from Benin. Good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Please turn down the volume of your TV set.
No.
Okay, good morning, Daniel.
Wow, we lost that call. Please do call us back. Please do call us back. Yes, so you're talking
When
about
you
telling
hear
about Boxing Day.
Boxing Day, you feel okay sitting in front of your TV and watch people box and fight. Is Boxing Day, my dear? Boxing Day is for you to pack your box.
Yes.
And when I say box, your gifts
Gifts,
box that you want to give to your loved ones and to your family members and everything that you need to share. Just wrap it. Hampers would be so much this Christmas season.
Yes. But why is it only in Christmas Day we get to have hampers?
Because I think since you're mentioning you have to wrap gifts, it is easier that way. Imagine if you have to wrap each item and then giving it to the
True. So
person.
just put everything together.
So it is better for you to just put
have it all
everything
in
in a
one place.
basket. And it's handy, so it helps you to.
So I'm sure I'm getting a hamper from you. I'm guessing
I'm just coming to say hello to you so I could eat Christmas chicken and rice, which is very important.
Well, you'll get past that hamper. If not, don't come.
What if I'm not coming to say hello to you? How about me coming to say hello to family members?
Well, you still have... I will be the one at the gate. I'm taking that role now.
Okay, so...
Now I'm taking that role.
Public announcement. Modupe is taking the role of gate prefect now.
Yes. Only for Wuraola. Only for Wuraola, yes.
Okay. So now when we're talking about safety during Christmas season, we are not saying you should not go out.
Yes.
Neither are we saying that you should not go and see or visit your family, because some people would say, okay, to stay safe, let me just stay at home and not bother going out, because it is when you go out you get to encounter things like that. You can go out, but be careful is what we are saying. Check the registration number of the car, check the plate number, check wherever you're going to, make sure that people are around, especially public places. It's preferable to go to public places where you see people, find people around. Don't stay in a lonely street or house. Okay, we have another caller online.
Samuel. Hello, Samuel.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. Happy Xmas in advance.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Same to you.
Okay, I just want to appreciate your program.
Thank you.
You are doing quite well.
Thank you.
I hope this our economic recession is not affecting you.
No. It's not.
You know, Nigeria has been declared the headquarters of poverty. But even at that, everywhere we are trying to see what we can do to our loved ones.
Exactly, but Nigeria is getting better, if you would agree with me. It's getting better. At least people can afford to get chicken during Christmas.
I mean, and hampers.
It's not that bad.
It's all right. Just expect your own package. You are blessed.
Okay, no problem. We would be expecting a package from Samuel. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, have a good day. Bye. Okay, so yes, we just got a gift. We're expecting a package from Samuel.
Mine is two now, so I'm expecting one from you.
And he was talking about economy of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Things are getting better. Things will be fine.
Be a good year for us.
Yes, it's going to. Don't worry, 2018 wasn't so fantastic, you think, but 2019 is going to be better and greater. So it's still Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television, as we have more to discuss and more to talk about. So make sure that you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Now, here we go. Let's say those magic words. Show us the hole in the wall. 3, 2, 1.
Father time, you and me, and haven't got you for the snow while we read the yesterday road. Set 'em by the open fire.
Diana, open your eyes.
Safe in your arms.
This is the best news that I've ever received in my entire life.
Christmas when you're by my side. You're the gift that
What's your favourite memory of Christmas?
Christmas Day is just one day off, as we know. Because I love giving. Receiving, I'm not that fussed about. People say, what do you want for Christmas? And I don't really care. But giving is lovely. I sort of buy presents all year.
Yes! Do it again, Charles.
every day.
Okay, so we told you we have more to discuss on Tea or Coffee, but guess what? Today we are talking about childcare during festive season. I mean, as much as we have mentioned that you must take safety measures as an adult, don't forget that your children are also very important for you to look after, and things you should avoid this festive season when caring for your child. And we are not doing justice to the topic because we have a guest in the studio, and she is Titi Lokpe Odelola, founder, Parent Child 360 Initiative, and she'll be doing justice to the topic today. How you doing?
You're welcome. Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. I can smell Christmas all over you.
Honestly,
so pretty.
I can't wait to have a bite of the chicken, you know, have friends around.
And fried rice.
The dad jollof rice is the main thing.
Combo.
You know.
I can see your plan for tomorrow already without you even dwelling so much on it. Okay, so let's talk about the measures you should take in caring for your child this period.
Festive period, it's just a wonderful time to enjoy ourselves, but at the same time, it's a very, very dangerous time. And we, parents, carers, stakeholders, we shouldn't neglect the fact that that is the time perpetrators can also take out their actions against the child, even against an adult. So we should all just don't get carried away with the merry, you know, the festive season and all that. Firstly, we need to ensure that we have a reorientation with our children. Yes, kids, this is what is happening at this time. It's a happy, merry time. But at the same time, these are things we need to do as a family to ensure that we're safe in this home and as a family unit. You know, once we do that, the children will be conscious themselves that, okay, yes, it's a time to marry, but at the same time, I also have a role to play to ensure that I'm safe. Mommy might not be there. We might go out to for picnic. We might go out, you know, to the cinema. We might even still go out to do some shopping, last-minute shopping and all that. But at this time, I should also ensure that even if mommy is carried away doing something, I myself should learn to protect myself. And the first thing we need to do is teach your child what to say. What to say in the sense that you, at that time, don't speak to strangers because you see quite a lot of faces. Ensure your child also has your own mobile number. A lot of children these days, they are very smart. They are even smart. But if we don't re-emphasize it to them, that in case of any trouble, just know this number of heart and you can call. You know, you could, and the best thing is look for a security agent. Maybe a police officer around that area, last mile people and all that, because they are all out there also to protect us. And then another thing is scream as loud, without their tiny voice. Like I used to tell my kids, I said, your mouth is your weapon, is your power. Scream. Because, and you know, even if it's not your child, even if, like we are here, and a child comes in and starts screaming, we stop everything we're doing. We want to,
pay
what
attention,
happened?
Yes.
And that's the way it will work. So we need to re-emphasize, we need to reorientate our children. This is where we're going to. And in this environment, this is, another thing I used to say is look for exits wherever you are. Because fire can happen, anything can happen. The first thing you tell the child is, we're going into this shop, we're going to this picnic area. Once we notice you can't find us, come to this spot. We agree. This is a spot we all meet. Children are reasonably, they will understand, okay, mommy says in case I miss. But above all, why would your child miss when you can also allocate or give your child the role and the responsibility to have someone to care for them during this season? Always have, you will have people around. Cousins are coming in. Nephews, nieces are coming in. Why not then give the task to someone? Yes, as a mother, I can get carried away, but I need you to watch over these young ones. So that's just more about it. Re-emphasizing, reorientating, and talking more about our safety drills in the house.
Okay, now I'm sure some parents will be like, okay, but I also want to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, in as much as I want to put someone to watch my children, I want them to have fun too.
Sure.
So what are the places you would recommend? As, you know, I know number one is High Impact Plains Amusement Park and Resorts, of course, you know, so, but how can you ensure that you are having fun?
Yes.
And your child is also having fun, and the person that you put, you know, in charge of them is not restricting them. But then, like, how can you balance it? Because some parents might be some of an issue. You know, so how can they balance it?
I totally agree. It's for you to get into the heart of a child, you also have to be a child. As much as I want to watch over a child, that game, that fun the child is interested in, I must also be interested. That's the only part you can do it. But if you're telling a child that, please don't go near that camera, because it can, but the child is highly inquisitive. They actually want to know how it operates. Then I also should be interested in that camera. I should move closer. Oh, this is how it is. Looks like, okay, the merry-go-round, okay. Yes, it's fun. Why don't I join the child?
True.
You are also watching the child. You are involved in what the child is interested in. But a lot of us, once they give us a role to watch over a child, we become Lord and Kings. If your mommy said,
sit here.
Sit here. And you can't you can't even hold a child that when he or she can see other children playing, no, it can't be done. Be a part of the child. Know what that child really wants to do, the fun. And you know, in discussions, you can even tell the child, I think this one you will be more interesting than this one. Why don't we? Not why don't you? The word we goes along with the child, like, okay, Auntie Titi really also wants to be part. Auntie Titi, then let's go. So you are watching at the same time, then you also need to let the child know.
Some children will even drag you. Exactly. They'll be like, let's go.
Exactly. Then another thing why I said we need to inform the child. Most of us don't inform the child. As much as we are given a role to do, inform the child. Mommy said we should watch over ourselves. Mommy said I should watch over you. You should watch over us. You know, sometimes so as an adult, so I might have forgotten. I might get engrossed in my phone. So you need to also watch over me. Can you see that you're involving the child in the role of protection? Okay. And so it's very important you also let the child know that you and I, we're doing it together. And so we just have to be safe. Don't let us get carried away. And above all, be interested in what that child wants.
Okay, this is actually an interesting conversation. But then you can join in this conversation by calling +2347051 432258. That is the number for you to call and join in the conversation, and make sure that you give your contribution. Ask any question. She is ready to answer you. Okay, so now let's talk about the things parents should avoid. Okay. Let me give an example. A mother who is used to watching a particular kind of program that you know is not suitable for the child. Now, knowing that that child they are on break. This is holiday period. I think you should avoid such things. So what other things, what are things parents should avoid knowing that this is the holiday period?
What I try to let parents know that what works for me might not work for you.
Okay.
Let's be honest with ourselves. But at the same time, whatever we're doing to ensure that the children are safe must always be in the interest of the child.
Okay.
As adults, we should not always just be focusing more on ourselves. We should focus on the long-term effects on the child.
Okay.
I used to love Z-word. Let me start with myself. You know,
you are going to pay for that.
You know, and then I noticed
exactly.
And you won't believe it. That's the only way I relax at night. And then I noticed my children started beginning to watch with me, and I asked myself, what exactly what image or message am I passing to them?
You know, you should actually not be watching programs like that, because you can tune into High Impact TV, because here we secure the future. And the program is both I
had to rule it out of our home.
Exactly. So from today, tune into High Impact. Let it just be there, because we have programs for children and for your own interest.
I promise you, I'll do that. You know, so whatever you know that the children cannot even gain from, there's no point doing it. And above all, as well, we also need to have a family culture. It's about the children. Ask them, what role can they also play? What do they think we can do better? What stations can we watch? what do we gain from these stations when we watch? Or what program exactly do you think will be of impact to us? These are things, I tell parents, don't impose things on children. The more you impose, the more they want to know. The more they are curious to know. And once you are off, the next thing they tune into that place, you say they shouldn't go.
Exactly.
Why informing them to say, don't watch this, when you had not told them the reason why they shouldn't watch or why that thing, it's not of any favor to them?
That is actually quite important because children do not watch what you say, but what you do. They follow what you do, not what
Especially
you
at the
say.
age of 1, 2, they pick every single thing that you do, everything, every word you say. I have a niece. Anything I say, if I say hello, she says hello. If I say you, she says you.
And the same way you're tight.
And the same way, you know. So at that age, you really have to be careful with
That's
them.
the developmental stage. So they are picking. And it sticks into the memory. It never goes off. If you ask a 5-year-old now, how was it while you were growing up? Like, my mommy used to say, my dad, they will roll it out to you. And you'll be wondering, at 5, you still remember all this?
And that reminds me of when you have a visitor you don't want to see. You tell them, go and tell them,
I'm
my mommy said I should tell you.
I'm sleeping, I'm not at home. So at this point in time, we parents just need to be watchful. We shouldn't really get carried away. This is not the time to watch pornography. It's not the time to watch violent, violence, as in movies that you know that the children also will be scared of at night.
True.
So we really need to be very careful. What stops us from playing music that sings about Christmas? Even let it be on autoplay. Keep playing it. Let them know the lyrics. Let them know that it's a season of joy. Let them know things that, of great importance to them. So it's our role now as caregivers to watch what we watch and to ensure that it's of great importance to the child.
You know, when you were talking about, that's one of the activities, and that's the activities, that children can engage in as a parent, as a child. What activities would you, recommend for parents to engage in? You talk about singing now.
Yes.
You can put in songs and then sing with them because, they're on holidays, and I know some workplaces are already closed for the year.
Yes.
Yes. And then they are home with the children and everything. So what are the activities they can both engage in and have fun and get to know each other?
It's actually a time to bond.
Yes.
This is more time. Because I can say that parents working from January to December, like, now I have time for my family. We have game boards we can play together. We can go to park. Look at your park here.
Yes.
I was surprised coming in and seeing it empty. I should see people moving around the park.
The time you came in, it wasn't operational. But now, we start from 10 o'clock.
Fantastic.
So from 10, I'm sure when you're moving out now.
And you know the funniest thing, I've come to discover that a lot of people don't actually know the right places to go for catching fun.
Children.
So maybe I in part need to push that more.
Yes,
we are doing that.
And we are.
And then I notice another thing is parents, we can do a lot of games. We're talking of Ludo, we're talking of chess, we're talking of Sudoku. The rate at which my 10-year-old plays Sudoku, I'm even surprised. I taught him, and the guy is really moving ahead. I was like, what's happening? So those are the things that we can do at this time. We give ourselves targets. No, only if you can win me twice. So that's where you can, no, you have to, Yes. And children love things, interactive games.
Exactly. I was going to mention that you have to watch the kind of game also. It has to be something that would add to...
They can relate to also.
Yes, that can help
very,
their
very
education
important.
and their growth.
Let's do Scrabble.
Yes.
Monopoly.
Thank you. We even have a lot of fun with Monopoly these days now.
Yes.
Lagos Monopoly. So many things. We can do it. A lot of us don't chess. We can do that.
Yes.
It's intellectual.
They have chess games they play.
Yes. So we can do that. It's the season period. Let's do that. Leave academics out of it, that you're doing mathematics, No. This is the time to bond. Then give games like, another thing, we can do a lot of baking this time around. We did waffle in my house on Saturday. I was like, it was my first time actually. And my son has been so eager. We had to get the machine. Like, let's do it together. And there are things, experiment with food.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily that they will be the one to cook, but let them be around you. Let them keep suggesting, Mommy, put a Maggie, put just one. Mommy, can I squeeze it into... That's bonding.
And I'm glad you mentioned it because, we had a topic when we were talking about what to do during the holidays. And then some people, during the summer time, they tell them to go for summer coaching.
Yes.
In as much as it's good, it's a period where they should learn other things.
Vocational work.
Exactly. Yes. They should learn other things. And then you get to connect with them, ask them questions, that make you get to know them more and the likes.
And they also get to meet other children.
Exactly.
They get to interact with other children. And that's where relationship builds on. Because but if you keep caging them around, it has to be book. Oh, I have target for you must be the best in your school. You must be this. You must have the best results. It doesn't. Development is in 4 phases: intellectual, social, emotional, and physical. Okay. It has to be balanced. But if you keep saying it's about intellectual alone, then we're missing it.
And you know, talking about games and rides and all, High Impact Planet Amusement Park.
Everything.
It has made it easy. I mean, you don't have to stress. Instead of sitting at home trying to think of the game that you feel would help them, bring them here. Any age group, there is something available for them. And during public holidays, the park is open from 10 a.m.
Yeah,
which is a good one. I mean, between 8 and 10, you can plan your journey down to High Impact Planet. So make sure you don't miss
because the road is free.
It is free. It's amazing. As I was coming, it's like, oh, okay.
So I am expecting you and your family tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay. Because that is our plan for Christmas.
Oh,
we are going to have fun.
Yes.
Then nothing more, just having fun.
What time are we starting tomorrow?
From 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. We're starting the fun.
And I'll bring the load of my friends here because we're already thinking of where
Please
to go
come. Fun just got real.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Please come. We would be expecting you. Yes. All right. So let's talk about the ways in which you can keep your children healthy when it comes to food. The diet, what they eat. So what are the things you should avoid during this festive season, giving them?
Firstly, you also need to know what your child reacts to, what they eat. We shouldn't, as much as we're saying we're interested in trying all sorts of foods, and then at the same time, the children get to eat what is not, affects them. Some, some once they eat prawn, they get swollen lips and all that. For me, as much as I love to experiment with food, I know my children like some and they don't like some. So if it is that rice they want to, why don't I garnish it with some other things? Maybe with some cabbage, just like you mentioned earlier, with some salad, do some with some coconut grating and all that. Just say things that are healthy. For me, I don't always support most of this food that we buy at eateries. It's not really healthy for children. And then most of the canned drinks as well. It's not really healthy. As much as we actually want children to have fun, let's do more of water. Let's do more of natural juice. Squeeze. Oranges are in season now. Tangerines is in season right now. We have, what other fruit did I see recently now? So quite a lot out there. Let's do some juice at home. Involve the children to also do it. Squeeze it. Smoothies. That's really healthy. It's good for them more than taking more of these carbonated drinks. And some of these drinks also makes the children hyperactive. And please, for parents that love to drink at this season, like I was having a discussion with my husband, I said, yes, we know it's a male-dominated thing to start to drink, to enjoy, to have fun, but also ensure that children are watching you. You have not given an education to a child that this drink is meant for adults. It's adults, it's wee-wee. But children don't, if you don't have that discussion, I'm not trying to make you look as if children, if you don't speak to them, they don't know. They will think it's right and they will act it out. So we're just having that discussion. He was telling me, he said, but that's true. These children would have been noticing some things in the house. I said, well, I know you are keeping them for your friends coming, but at the same time, let them know that yes, adults have their own, children have their own type of drinks. It's very important. So it's not the time to start or sending the children to go and start bringing your alcoholic drinks, to start telling them to pour in the cup for you. It's very important. We really, really need to be conscious. To taste it.
Yes, they'll go behind you. They'll go behind that.
They will surely want to. My daughter, we went to visiting a friend on Saturday. My daughter saw Smirnoff, the black one can, and my daughter said she wants Maltina.
All those brands you're mentioning.
I'm so sorry. But I'm just trying to let you know that children will think that canned drink is for them.
True.
Since you are drinking as an adult, they also want to try it. So you really need to let children, I'm not saying hide, don't hide, but let them know. And it's not even an opportunity for you now to start drinking. Take it as liberty. Well, it's a season of enjoyment. So no. Because it's very important.
One thing I know about children is that they love to ask questions. They always want to know. So once they see you doing it, they want to know, okay, why is mommy taking this? Let me try it. Let me see what mommy's enjoying from doing this. So it is important that we
talk to them and
parents
let
should
them know.
avoid certain things. We know it could be an habit, but you can actually avoid it.
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much for coming to the show today.
Thank you too for having me.
Now I know that, you know, my niece that takes anything I say. I have to tell her, this is for adults, this is not for you.
Yes.
And I know parents out there have learned a thing or two also on, you know, when they are going out to put someone in charge of their children.
Yes.
And also have fun with your children. Don't just leave them. Talk to them. You know, you talked about making a smoothie together, doing activities together. Yes, it's very important. So thank you so much.
Also, to add to what you just said, a lot of parents, like you mentioned, work from January to December. Now, this is the time we have a public holiday for 25th, 26th, 27th, and 1st of January. So use those days carefully and use them well.
Wisely.
Wisely, I mean, spend time with your children. This is not time for you to see all your friends and everyone you've not seen, and leave your children to take care of themselves. Exactly. This is the time to spend time with family, have fun, cook, enjoy your time with them, and use it wisely. Why? Because you get back to work, they'll get back to school.
They get back to
and
school
there's no time before you know it.
Time is all
public
gone.
holidays again. Thank you so much, Delala, for joining us today.
I appreciate it.
We hope we call you again. You come again and again and again.
I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Not just you, your family, friends. We hope to see you tomorrow.
It's always time for me to go out with those children. I enjoy it fully.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is all we can take on today's episode of Tea or Coffee. Thank you for watching today's episode. But then to know more, you can stay tuned because tomorrow we'll be back with another interesting episode. My name is Wura Olakpokwala.
And to all our callers, I want to say thank you. The phone lines were jamming, but then thank you for trying to call us and reach out to us. And the callers that called, thank you so much for calling and sharing on the show. My name is Mudukwe Jacobs, and see you tomorrow, which is Christmas Day.
Have a good day. Bye.